Hello, Rams fans and NFL fans from around the world. Welcome back to LA Rams Daily News. The playoffs are approaching. We are approaching week 14, or can we say we are in week 14? And with the playoffs approaching, Bewilder playoff race it is. Got some notes here for you. And the Bewilder notes say, this playoff race is going to be absurd. The most boring aspect of the race in the NFC, where we appear to have 5 teams locked in. These 5 teams, or 4, if the Rams tumble more, we can't lose. God, all the important games, all the big games when we're on prime time, we end up losing. But it's not going to happen this time. We're back on track. We changed things up. We're looking good. Let's go, Rams. These 5 teams, or 4 if the Rams tumble more, can change about in some crazy ways. Assuming the Rams don't lose this week, there'll be 5 teams on the playoff race. Bottom line, no one knows who makes the playoffs. No one of those teams has ever won a lot of games in a succession without losing a game. All the teams that are supposed to win end up losing. It's been a wild season. 2 games separate the number 6 and number 15 seeds in the playoff race. It's even stranger in the AFC. The Patriots got the number 1 seed as predicted. They're 2 games ahead of the number 9 seed, Colts, 9-4. This is one of the most exciting playoff races we've seen. And that it is exciting. All these different good teams. It's going to narrow down to some good action, playing hard, physical, passing, scrambling, blitzing, interceptions, pass defenses. It's going to be good playoff season. Probably one of the best NFL's ever had. Moving into some Rams players. Jordan Fuller, nominated for the 2021 Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award. The Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award. Fuller, a 6th-round draft pick, has quickly established himself as an NFL starter. Fuller has started 24 games in the Rams secondary since his NFL debut in 2020. Notable contributions have been made by Fuller. He's getting lauded for more than just his tackles. Fuller is one of 31 nominees for the Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award. The winner will be announced later this season. The prize goes to the athlete who shows the most sportsmanship. Fuller directs the LA defense's play calls to Raheem Morris's squad. Raheem Morris is the Rams defensive coach. And I believe Fuller is the captain of the defense. With the recent free agency losses of John Johnson III and Troy Hill, the former Ohio State standout has a bigger role in his second NFL season. Fuller has 90 tackles and 4 pass breakups in 12 games in 2021. This season, Fuller is 3rd among safeties in tackles. Odell Beckham Jr.'s addition to the Rams is already paying huge investment returns. The Los Angeles Rams are no strangers to creating an impact, as seen by the signing of wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. to a one-year deal in early November. Beckham departed the Cleveland Browns due to dissatisfaction with his passing game utilization. They weren't using him. The Cleveland Browns weren't passing to him. There was disconnectivity. There was no connectivity between the quarterback and Odell Beckham. So he asked to be traded, and we got him. When he signed with the Rams, it was first viewed as a prestige signing for the Los Angeles offense, which already included Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and Van Jefferson. However, a dramatic turn of events occurred when Woods tore his ACL on the same day Beckham arrived at the team's office. Wow, that was devastating. That was weird, man. That was like a coincidence. What a coincidence. We get a star receiver and our star receiver gets injured. We get a star receiver and then we lose a star receiver. Wow. That's the breaks. Beckham was thrust into action after only one session of practice. During his Rams debut against the San Francisco 49ers, he served mostly as a decoy. Meanwhile, the club entered their bye week following the game, providing enough opportunity for Beckham to adjust to the offense. And he has prospered since then. Beckham's arrival is already paying benefits in terms of connection with Coach Sean McVay's approach. Beckham had 2 touchdowns in the previous 2 games, including a 54-yard splash play in which he broke free from the Green Bay secondary. Beckham has 9 catches for 127 yards and 2 scores in total since joining the Rams. Since week 16 and 17 of the 2019 season, Beckham has not had back-to-back weeks with a receiving touchdown. Well, now he does. And hopefully he's just getting warmed up. Michael Hoecht, a rising defensive lineman. Rams defensive line coach Eric Henderson found Hoecht through watching hours of Ivory League video. He says it with a smile, as if he knew he was something special. There are just 19 Ivory League graduates in the NFL. Hoecht is the only one from Brown. In comparison, Alabama boasts 74 ex-NFL players. In addition to his ability to pressure the passer, Hoecht's size, speed, and agility drew Henderson to the captain of the FCS team that finished 2-8 the season before the draft. But he spends much of his admiration on Hoecht's seemingly endless vigor. What brought Michael Hoecht to the Rams? The field is his life. Inexhaustible motor. This guy doesn't get worry. He doesn't tire, Henderson says, adding that the Giants game in week 6 was the first time he'd seen Hoecht grow fatigue in their 2 years together. Jonah Williams, a 2020 undrafted Rams signee, mocks Hoecht's habit to walk with a whole load of excitement in his stride, no matter the time or the place. Brown's teammate couldn't think of anything their 2-year captain wasn't good at. He ended up in LA instead of New York's banking industry. He spent his first season on the practice squad, where he claims he acquired a standard and a work ethic from Aaron Donald. So, Coach Henderson, the Los Angeles Rams defensive lineman's coach, told Michael Hoecht, to mock everything that Aaron Donald did. Just take after Aaron Donald, because he believed that Hoecht has the capacity to do what Aaron Donald does. Henderson had meant it. It was important to him that Hoecht observe everything AD does, since he has the athletic capacity to perform a lot of the things Aaron Donald can do, but he only needs to learn how to use them. There it is. Have a nice night. Let's go, Rams.